Get ready, folks. You know her. You love her. She'll be at the Fabulous Fox Theater on October 25th.
What?
Tickets go on sale Friday. Nikki Glaser.
Nikki! No way.
Oh my gosh, I'm so garnished. Remember that? Oh my God, I've come so far.
You really have. Hi, Nikki. We haven't talked to you.
Hi.
It's been not much has happened in your life.
You know what? It's been slow. I miss you guys so much. It is so good to hear you.
Oh, are you there? I think she had more compliments to tell us.
Yeah, what else?
What else about us? She said
you are so funny. I turn you on all the time. I have the ART app, and when I wake up early to catch flights, I'm always tuning in, and you're just the best, and I miss coming in, and I just miss you guys.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for calling. It was great talking to you.
That's all the time she's got. Nikki, how have you been? Tell us everything.
You know, it's been, I'm on tour right now, and it's insane, and it's every weekend, and it's like 3 different cities in 3 days, or, 8 shows in 3 days, and so it's just like, it's a little bit more amped up of what I have been doing for the past 22 years. So it's been, I haven't been in St. Louis like hardly at all because I just stay on the road in between gigs because it's like, I'm tired of flying Southwest, so it's hard to come home and then take a direct, like a connecting flight to wherever I'm going. So I've been, my dog is at my parents'. I think she thinks they're her parents now, and that's what I do with dogs.
Oh, Dim and I were talking like a couple weeks ago when you were in Nashville, and Nicole Kidman was there.
Yes.
And Tim and I were like, she had Nikki's name in her calendar.
I know. It's insane. Like I was backstage, I think the night before, and they're like, "Oh, Nicole Kidman," or no, it was the night of, and they're like, "Nicole Kidman's coming by," and I'm like, "What? You can't just say that like casually. That's not." And I, and then it's like a whole thing of like the whole time you're on stage. It's so funny. There can be like, 3,000 people paying to see you, and then you find out one person is there, and you're like, what joke would Nicole Kidman like here? Like, oh, what, is she laughing at this? Like, it's been interesting. Like, it's been a famous people show up because I just like, I don't know. I like to just make comedy for the people that I feel like are buying tickets. But then when there's a famous person there, you're like, you can't help but cater it. Like J.Lo was at my show in New York a couple weeks ago. In the second row.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
And you did like 30 minutes on the Bronx, right?
Yeah, exactly. I did a joke. I was like, I said, if you would have told me a year ago if J.Lo was at my show, I would have thought it was my, accountant Jared Lowenstein. And I'm like, oh, God, we're calling him that now? And I go, he's still J.Lo from the block, H&R block. I did the whole thing. And then I was like, what? I go, I'm on stage. I'm like, J.Lo's here, everyone. And I'm like, I'm up here being like, what material does J.Lo, what will she relate to? And I go, breakups. And then I just went into the whole thing.
Really?
She loved it. And I was like, J.Lo got her tickets on StubHub. Apparently she loved that. She just loved me joking about how she might be like a normal person. It's like the most hilarious idea. And she showed up with literally, I'm not kidding you, her security team was more than the president. It was 50 people that showed up for her security.
Holy
50.
cow.
Did they have to all get tickets, or they just usher her in?
No, they were all like, casing the joint in the rafters, a sharpshooter on the roof. Like, it was all just like security, like around. It was crazy. And she was there with her kids at my show. It was very sweet. And then just celebrity style. Like, so the whole time I'm on stage, I'm like, oh my God. Now, like, when I get off stage, I have to like talk to her and come up with small talk. Like, I don't know what to say to J.Lo. And I was stressing out about that show because I'm like, what do you ask? What do you say? I feel like I'm going to smell after the show. She's going to smell me and be like, ew. And then I get off stage, and she had already left, and she like gave all the warm wishes to be like, tell Nikki we loved her, and that, I just have to get my kids to bed. But it was amazing. And I was like, that is so she knows, like, she is going to give me an anxiety attack. She left before I had to talk to her. And then Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, they said hi before the show in Nashville, and were so nice, and were, like, honestly kind of nervous to meet me because I think sometimes celebrities, like, just think I'm going to go after them or, like, that I just have a sharp tongue that I'm going to roast them. But I was, like, thinking she's so statuesque. She's so beautiful. She was so nice. And Keith was there. And No, Keith was the sweetest. It was just, and I called him a kooky koala at the Golden Globes, and he was there for it. And like, I just thanked them for being such good laughers at the Golden Globes. And they were like, "You killed it." They were just, the celebrities are really just like us.
Oh yeah, right. Just like us.
Right?
That security team is so similar.
No, I'm curious, like, because you've seems like you've met so many people in the last time we probably talked to you. Who among the celebs do you think is much cooler than what you expected? Like you worried going in.
Oh,
and
you know what? Like, I got to meet Drew Barrymore at this. I was doing this charity event called Night of Too Many Stars, and it was just, it literally was too many stars. I was overwhelmed, and I walked in, and Drew Barrymore, much tinier than you would think. I hate to say that. Like, it just sounds like such a thing people say. But she's a little itty-bitty girl, very short, very petite, and, just so, you see it on her show, like her being so emotive and, like, I would have thought that was kind of like maybe played up a little bit, but like she was backstage with me. There was no one around except just like me and her daughter. And she was just as enthusiastic, just as, she was groping me. We got this it was just like, I was like, you know what? That's really who she is. And I felt like she was just so warm and had so many nice things to say. And I had done her show on Zoom like in 2020, so like 5 years ago. She doesn't really know me and was just so warm. Chris Rock bought a ticket to my show.
What?
And I love that I can talk to you guys like I forget I'm on radio and I'm just like bragging. But, like,
no. This is all we know.
Louis,
You're
St.
surprised.
Louis gets me, and I think you guys all get like, what the heck? What's going on? But like, Chris Rock bought a ticket to my show, brought Padma Lakshmi, Put Your Knives Down, and like. They were like neighbors and friends. They were like kind of maybe on a date. Like I think they just hang out. But he brought her to my show, and I've known her for a while. And they came backstage, and I was so glad that I had like heard rumblings that maybe he was coming, and I was like, I don't want to know when he's in the crowd. I mean, Tim, can you imagine performing with Chris Rock buying a ticket? Like how nervous you would be about your material, like how like judgmental you would think he might be, just because as a comic, you sit in the crowd and you're like, oh, that sucked. Oh, yeah. I know what she did there.
I'd have that refund in my pocket ready to go.
It wouldn't bother me.
I saw him. He came backstage, and I just go, thank God I didn't know you were there. Thank God. And it was because I had a good set, but I wouldn't have if I knew he was there.
And not to go back to the Drew Barrymore thing, but as far as her size is concerned, is she bigger or smaller than Chris?
Oh, she's honestly
She's like two
the
and a half
same
Chris's.
size.
She's the same.
Honestly, like I think she's probably shorter. I would guess she's like probably 5'3" or 5'4", and she's probably a size 2. And I don't mean to guess at like people's sizes, but I would have just thought she was
tiny.
like a 5'8" and like a size, but she's tiny. Little,
That's
petite,
crazy.
Polly Pocket.
Well, I could just talk to you all day because it's been so long, and we'd love to hear what your man Chris has been up to too. But we don't have that kind of time.
No one's got time for that, and I don't even know. I mean, he's just finishing 1 million jobs. He's been the busiest man that I've ever known since August, and he just like finished up 3 shows that he was working on. So he is catching up on sleep and trying to be unfat. He got a little fat.
He's trying to be unfat.
Yeah, he took off his shirt the other day, and I go, Santa Claus is coming to town, and I love it because he doesn't think that is like you can call him. I would never call someone fat if I thought it was gonna like make them feel bad. He just like it's like it would be like me saying like you have a stain on your shirt. He's just like, oh, I'll just change my shirt. He's like, oh, okay, I'll get in shape. And I go, by the way, you can never say that to me. He's like, oh, I know. This is not a two-way street. I'm like, I can just joke all the time with him. It's great. Like,
you give him enough praise, though. You tell him he sleeps like a cherub.
Like an angel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I love him at any size, but Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm trying to get on the nice list, and,
it's probably all that burger she wrote. He keeps ordering.
Oh, yeah, he does order a lot of burgers she wrote. We get his orders here on the text line.
Yesterday, he was checking his email, and he goes, how does Donuts for You have my email? And I go, I think I know. I mean, like, I'm sure you're on every donut mailing list. It was like, this is a mistake. And I'm like, they've got your number, man.
Well, you just announced yesterday your show at the Fabulous Fox Theater, and it is October 25th. at the Fox Theater, and we want everyone to buy tickets to this show. And
Yeah.
Brando mentioned earlier that it's the last show on this run of shows that you have.
Yeah, it's the last show of the tour, so it's going to be a very special night for many reasons. Not only because it's like a hometown show, but there's other surprises involved. It is, it's just like the material that I'm working on for the show is already so exciting, and that's like months away. So it's going to be even better than it's like the best hour I've put together. I am having so much fun, and it goes on pre-sale in 1 hour at 10 o'clock, or so I guess in 45 minutes. Pre-sale if you use promo code UNWELL, because it's the Alive and Unwell tour. If you use code UNWELL, you can get the pre-sale price. And then if those, if it sells out in today or something like that, we might add another one. So, but who knows? So get the tickets now because it's going to sell out. This tour has been insane. People are coming out in ways that they haven't before.
It's crazy. Just the amount of shows that you had. Are you just like, what is going on? Because, you've always worked your butt off. I've never seen anyone commit as much as you do, and you're constantly on the road. But all of the sellouts are so incredible to see for you. I'm so happy and proud for you.
So nice. It's, I really honestly was just happy with whatever my career was going to be. I was making good money, and I felt like I was selling out places that were like a good enough size. Like, I really was like, you just kind of get to a place where you're like, okay, maybe I had dreams of something bigger, but I'm really okay with it not happening. And I think as soon as I was able to like let go of that and be like happy with what I had achieved, it just all of a sudden this new level of fame or notoriety like kind of popped up. And so now I can kind of just like enjoy it and not let it like get to my head too much, because the truth is it will go away. There's like a moment, you're popular, and then it waxes and wanes, and it will always be something that I can look back and go, hey, I sold out this many shows at this place. But I'm just trying to enjoy it and not let it like, I think the problem is when you go like, I'm never going back, it's only up from here, and then when it goes away inevitably, because everything does, like you crash. So I'm just trying to like enjoy it and not get too attached to it, but like also let it in a little bit more than maybe I'm used to. But
you're at the
fun, and I'm just trying to stay like, I want my shows to still stay conversational. I still want to say things on stage that I like am being honest about. Like, I don't want to censor myself because there's more people there and more people recording, and maybe they're going to record something that will be taken out of context and I get canceled. Like, I just still want to talk the way I talk, and I think I'm still surrounding myself with people that keep me like grounded and reminded that I'm not that cool, and that I'm still, I'm still a girl that's at Kirkwood High School trying to get invited to the popular girls party. And I just got an invite, and I don't know that I belong, but I just hope not to clog the toilet and embarrass myself.
You're at the point now, though, where at these shows, and I'm only bringing this up for one reason, the teams in the cities are bringing you their jerseys to put on. You're at that level.
Yeah, and I got backlash.
Yeah,
I'm
you did.
So sorry.
Yeah, you did. Winnipeg.
I didn't even think about it. Chris was like, uh-oh, you shouldn't have done that. And I go, wait, should I take it down? And he's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, I literally when I was out, I was in Winnipeg during the playoffs. I didn't even know they were playing the Blues until like 2 seconds. Like, I don't follow sports, and I'm sorry, I just don't. I am, obviously, I love the Blues more than any other team, but like, when you're in Winnipeg and they care so much, and my shows were during the game, I felt like that people were like not watching the game and they had to be at my show. So I just wanted to like give them a little nod of like, thanks for like not watching the game and coming to my show and staying true to like the ticket you bought. And this woman spent like $200 on a jersey, and then she bedazzled it for like, it took like 7 hours to bedazzle it. I'm like, I didn't even ask for it, and I just had to wear it. And I just want to, anyone who was like hurt or offended by that, grow up.
Oh,
I mean, like,
yeah. I totally knew.
I don't care about sports. I love my city, and I love celebrating when we win, but like, there was nothing in me being like,
course.
I don't care about the Blues tonight. And I literally, when they won, I go, I don't care. Like, I'm so glad you guys won. And I go, I'm from St. Louis, and they booed me so hard. Like, I can only imagine if I would have said like, go Blue. Like, they would have.
No.
you just got to give into what city you're in and be grateful to the people that are local. So I apologize to anyone that that was offended, but I promise I didn't mean anything.
But it's happening at every city you go to. Yeah. I mean, that's exciting. That's when you've made it.
And it's like makes it so I don't have to wear this like tight dress and I get to wear this cute jersey and like put on some heels. And it's like, and you know what? What do we love more in St. Louis than when people come to our town and then they wear a jersey of our team? Like, it just like makes you feel like, oh my God, she's like embracing being like, she's a local tonight, you know? And like, I love doing that. It's just, it's nice. I try to like think about what I like when I go to shows and try to recreate that and give them something. Like I roast every town that I'm in now.
Oh, that's cool. They probably love that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so fun. I saved the last 10 minutes to just go really hard. And some towns have a great sense of humor about themselves. And some towns, like Portland, Maine, did not like being made fun of. They think they're very cool. But then sounds like, I mean, Winnipeg and Edmonton and Calgary, they know it's bleak up there. And they loved it.
We're all so happy for you. This is this was a great guest, Tim.
Yeah. I really nailed it, guys.
He really did.
Oh my God. How did you get me?
We miss you so much. We would love for you to stop by anytime.
Oh my God, I'll totally come by before this. Like when I'm back in town, it's too much fun. You guys are the best. You're my favorite show. It's just so easy to talk to you. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, get those tickets. Today's the pre-sale. It starts at 10 a.m. And Fabulous Fox Theater, October 25th is when the show is. The pre-sale code is UNWELL. UNWELL is your pre-sale code. Buy those tickets because you're not going to wait. She's been selling out multiple shows in states that aren't our own. And so she'll be here in October, and we're so excited. If we don't see you before then, hopefully we can see you at that Fox Theater show, Nikki.
Oh, you'll see me before then. I love you guys so much.
Thank you so
much.
We love you. Nikki Glaser is our Who's on the Hotline. Tim Convey, great job. It's the Courtney Show on the Arch.